Good morning, everyone. Hope all is well. Happy new week. This is your What to Expect Next 7 Days reading. This is a pick a card reading. I decided to do pick a card today. For some reason, I was guided to do so. I guess there's a lot of people that are going through very similar things right now. So today's reading is going to be a pick a card reading. We have three groups here. We have the citrine, we have the green aventurine, and then we also have the turquoise. So take a moment to just breathe and ask spirit what message is for you. Or what you can just do is listen to the messages and see which one resonates with you or feels like it's yours. So again, there are the three groups here, and again, this is for all signs, for everyone. This is collective, and like I said, go by how you feel with your intuition before you actually choose a card. If you want, you can go ahead and pause the video and you can breathe. What I like to do is when there's a pick a card reading, I like to ask spirit to show me the color that I need to see. So you have a yellow, a green, and a blue here. So you can even ask like, what color is mine? And then you can listen to the reading and know that that message is for you. Okay. So starting here, really quick, you guys, also too, today and tomorrow are the very last days that you can actually book your 963 consultation and book your 963 healing session at the very low discounted rate. Today and tomorrow, no exceptions. Today and tomorrow are the very last days. Today and tomorrow. After that, the 963 consultation will go back to its regular price, as well as the 963 healing session. And I have to express this because even with the overall energy here, if you know that you're in a position where things are just not working out for you in your life, no matter what you try to do, no matter how hard you try to heal, no matter where you move, no matter how many people you exchange or whatever, if you're seeing and realizing in your life that nothing's changing for you and you're still in the same exact spot that you've been in for years, book this 963 session. That is your answer, your solution. Some of you guys have been praying about this and been trying to figure out a way, and here's your solution. So do not miss this opportunity because it's here, right here in front of your face, especially, like I said, even if with the consultation. So this is an answered prayer for some of you guys, especially again, if you know that you've been in a position where nothing that you've been doing has been working to add to your happiness. You are still in the same spot. You're still dealing with the lack, the loss. You're still dealing with the repeated cycles. You're still dealing with the same things and nothing in your life is changing. Your answer is the 963. I can't emphasize that enough, how important and how effective this session is. That it would change your life and put you in a better position in life where you can actually no longer survive through life, but also just be able to live life. And I know a lot of you guys want that, okay? So starting with card one, if you chose the citrine, you have Mars. Okay. What to expect this week? If you chose group one, wow, that's funny. I was just talking about this. So if you chose group one, what's going on is you are in a position right now where you're like, you are actually in a position currently where you are thinking about your life. You're like, I don't get it. I don't understand. What do I need to do? You are in a position where you may feel frustrated right now, where you are looking at your life. It's crazy. I just said this, but you are looking at your life like, why is my life not getting any better? Like, what am I not doing? I do feel like you are a group where you may have been trying to do certain things in your life. You may have even to somebody in this group maybe just have recently gone to a practitioner, or like you're currently in therapy and you're trying to figure out how to come off of this repeated cycle that you are continuously going on. Like you're trying to find a way to come off that hamster wheel, but it's like you keep feeling like you're at a dead end. It looks like this is a week where you're going to be in that space. You're looking at your life like, and you're frustrated. This group is very frustrated. You guys are like, I don't, what else can I do? You want me to cut off my arm? Like, what else can I do to move forward in my life? And there is a very deep and strong frustration here. Again, you guys, like I said, this is the last week. Well, I'm actually not even week, the last days. Today and tomorrow, the last days to book your 963 consultation and the 963 healing session at the discounted rate. You guys are who I just got done speaking about. You are a group where, again, it's like you want more, you want better. And I feel like you're a group of people that you guys are really good people. You have a good heart. I feel like you're like a group where it's like you feel like you put so much or pour so much into others, and you're like, when am I going to get my reward? Like, when is it going to be my turn? But because of your self inflictions, or because of you're only creating what it is that you believe and what you feel. It doesn't matter. One thing I learned about the 963, because this was the most frustrating thing that I went through. I'm like, well, I'm a good person. I don't understand. I do so many great things. Why aren't these things not happening? But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a good person, a bad person. It really doesn't matter. What matters is what you believe and what you're projecting outside of yourself. So some of you are, again, in this place where you feel very frustrated. And I can even see this week where you guys are just like, I give up. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I honestly don't know what else I can do, because no matter what you're trying, it seems like it's just not working. Are you still are at square one? And again, it's a very frustrating type of energy here. So you guys this week you're in that same position where you're like assessing your life. You're like trying to figure things out, taking inventory. But I cannot express to you enough that nothing is going to change until you change your perspective, your thought process, and your belief systems. And it's deeper than you just writing a letter, or you lighting a candle, or like just praying. It doesn't work that way. You have to literally go in and deal with the situations and circumstances that are creating these perspectives that are limiting you in order for you to come out of it. Again, book your 963 consultation and 963 session while you can, because that's what it does. So group one, like I said, this week you guys are going to be in that deep thought process, and you're thinking about like just reviewing your life. And again, you're like, I don't know what else to do. So I see some of you guys, again, you're just kind of like, I'm over it. So you're going to experience a little bit of a frustrating week this week. But I can't express enough how important it is for you to, again, like nothing changes outside of us until we change what's going on inside of us. That's just how it goes. Okay. If you chose group 2, the Green Aventurine, you have Saturn here. So I do show some of you guys this week are going to be in a situation where some of you guys are dealing with a narcissist, or you are the narcissist. It looks like there's a situation here where you're dealing with a lot of insecurities, or like a lot of insecurities are coming to fore. Are you dealing with someone else's insecurities? So some of you guys may be like involved with other people, and they have like a lot of strong narcissistic traits, where their insecurities may be projected upon you, or what's going on with you this week is a lot of your insecurities are coming up to fore. If you guys listen to the video or the reading that I did with 2025's overall energy, like I was saying, that things that people have been trying to run away from, or you can't run away from it this year. Like, it's going to come in your face. It's going to abruptly show up in your face. So I do show here that some of you guys are in a position, and I do see that you guys are a group where you have to have control over things, or you may have just maybe dealing with control issues. So you're going to be in a position this week, or you're going to be in a situation this week where you will not have any control over the things that are trying to come out of you. So you're going to be dealing with some shadow sides of yourself, some deep insecurities, some like some of your deepest insecurities and your deepest truths. And you're going to be I do feel like you guys may be a group that will be dealing with anxiety, because it's like you're used to being able to suppress, and just not deal with things. But this week, it's like your insecurities are coming up to fore, and you have no choice but to deal with them. And it's going to create a little bit of anxiety, because you're used to being able to go ahead, like, covering them up. But this week is going to be a week where it's like your control issues will not work. They are not going to work. You're not going to be able to control what's really going on inside of you. Again, group 2, if you did choose group 2, you also too can still take advantage of the 963 consultation, in the 963 session. But it's like, I do feel like you are the group this week where you just may not be feeling like yourself. You may even be looking in the mirror and like, I don't feel attractive. There's certain things that are happening where you're looking at your life and you're like, I'm not satisfied with this. I'm really not satisfied with this. It can be, again, within relationships. It could be within work. It could be within yourself, your appearance. you're like assessing your life in a way where, again, like those deepest insecurities and shadow parts of yourself are showing you what's really going on inside of you. And again, even today, you may be feeling a sense like you're like, why do I feel all this anxiety? I feel like there's also some of you guys in this group have like having some tension around your neck or shoulders too as well. Like your stress is very stressful for you because again, it's coming up in a physical way for you. So that is for you guys, group 2 this week. You're going to be kind of dealing with those deeper insecurities that have not been dealt with. And so, like I said, just, you're going to have to face them. And like I said, book your consultations. I can't stress you guys who are going through this, there is a solution. Like, and I know I keep repeating myself with this, but it's because like there's a solution. You don't have to go through this if you don't want. All right. So group 3, what are you guys going through this week? Turquoise. I do show here you guys are a group. You're going through a situation currently that requires patience. Some of you guys are waiting for something to happen in your life, and I don't know, it feels like some of you guys are in a position where you're like, well, how long do I have to wait? Like, I've been waiting forever. What's going on? I do see here that there is a situation that may be pending. Or something's up in the air, something's in limbo right now. You guys are in a position where you don't know what's going to happen in a situation. Like maybe you're in a situation currently, and you're like, I have no idea. It's almost like you feel like you're blindsided. Like you feel like you have no choice but to be patient. You have no choice but to wait and see what happens. Like you're in a position right now where there's something hanging over your head, or you feel like, or there's something that's like actually pending. It could be some sort of negotiations or like some sort of like financial transaction. It could be something, some of you guys are waiting for court or something. It's something legal here. You're trying to see like what's going on. But I do see that some of you guys are in a position right now where there's something happening in your life where you cannot see the outcome. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know how it's going to work out. Like you have no idea. And like no matter what you try, it's almost like you're not getting any answers as to how this is going to happen, and you have no choice but to be patient. And it's creating such a deep frustration within you because you're just like, I need to understand. I need to know what to do. I need to know what's happening. So I do show here with you guys that you guys are in a position where you're dealing with some sort of delay in your life or some sort of postponement. And again, you can't see the outcome behind it. And what Spirit's advice for you this week is you're going to have to just be patient. Like it's like you're not going to, no matter what you try to do, you're not going to be able to see the outcome. You're going to have to like literally sit down and just wait. Okay. So overall collective energy, what I'm showing for this week, I do see some of you guys are losing hope in yourself. And this is a week where it does seem very much intense. Even now, tapping into this energy, it feels almost like I'm walking into a dense fog. It shows a lot of frustration here. Like no matter, it just shows like a lot of frustration. It shows, so you guys are probably a group that's more in the group 1, the Death Tower year, in some sort of way. I think, so definitely group 1, group 2, you guys are in the Death Tower year. Group 3, I don't believe you're in a Death Tower year. I just think that you're going through some universal trials right now. But I do show here it's a deep frustration, and I do show some of you guys are losing faith in yourself and you're losing hope. And I cannot stress enough, and that's why again, even with the 963, I know I keep bringing it up, but it's because I promise you, like life is going to happen, but how we handle things, how we deal with things, and how we perceive things and situations is how we determine the outcome, or how the outcome is determined. So if you're going through a stressful situation right now, if your perspective and your mindset is it's going to fail, it's failure, there's loss, there's a negative outcome, I promise you, you're going to create that, because the universe only gives us what we order. It only gives us what we believe within ourselves. It doesn't matter what we say. It doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter how many rituals that does not matter. I can't emphasize that enough. What matters is our belief system and how we handle things. So I do show here collectively, there's a frustration here overall. Even if you're in group 1 and you're, I'm sorry, group 2, in the magician star year, which I believe you guys in group 3 or in group 2. But even that you guys are like, I it's a 2025 is definitely showing you guys what I said was going to happen. It's crazy. I've been having people reach out to me like, you weren't lying. Like, I think we're not only in the first week of 2025, and people are already coming to me like, you weren't lying about how this year is going to be. You guys are already feeling what I predicted, what I said. So imagine, and it just started. So imagine, like, I can't emphasize enough how important it is for you to be in that mind space, to have that perspective that you're going to win, not that you're going to fail. So again, I do show overall collectively, there are a lot of you that are like in this position where you're like, I'm tired. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. There's a frustration here. And you're going to have to, the universe believes what you believe. So this is going to be so important to switch that energy around and to change that perspective. If you don't know how to do that on your own, book the 963. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you within 2 days. I'll do it for you. So that's very, very important. Okay. So again, like, this week is probably not going to be the easiest week for a lot of you guys, but you do have options. Number one. Number two, even if you don't go through the 963 process, just because even with this energy, what I'm channeling is a lot of irritation, and I can feel it. Like, it's like when I go into these readings, I can feel what the collective is feeling, and it's a lot of just irritating. I'm irritated. I'm frustrated. A lot of frustration. I guess that's the best way to describe it. But you have options. You have today and tomorrow to book the 963 consultation, and today and tomorrow to book the 963 session at the very low rate that is being offered. Also, too, if you don't do that, you're going to have to just know that until you change your belief systems or what's going on inside of you, you're not creating solutions. You're creating more problems to your problems. And that's not going to change until you change what's going on inside of you. Okay. So I hope you guys make the best out of this week. I'm sending lots of positive energy, lots of love, lots of light. You guys be blessed. Take care. If you want to book the session, go to my website at www.candicegsmith.net, and you can book the consultation as well as the session there too as well. Okay. So you guys be blessed. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.